Today's sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Fitzgerald to kick off for
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing right away is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And this will be a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 4. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
In motion goes Raymond. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. Well, I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's second and 10. To throw, Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, here comes Swift. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Michael Jackson. And the Panthers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now King from the gun, he'll throw. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
It's a gain of 2. And the Panthers first down.
Back to throw. King. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. King. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now a 3rd and 6.
A loss of 4 yards. It's now
back to
3rd
throw.
and 6.
King. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Under pressure, and down he goes. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
4th down.
Looking to throw. King. Dancing to his left. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tommy Tremble, 31 yards. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. At at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First down, Bears.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. In trouble, and he's taken down. Derek Brown forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Williams pass intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
King throwing to start the drive. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 25 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up. From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
What's good, chat? How y'all doing today? Let's see what this guy talking about. Yo!
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. 31-yard line.
He ain't talking about nothing.
Line of scrimmage.
Let's go, chat. We 1-0 for the day. 1-0. Feels good.
Moore, the man in motion. Allen going to go to the air right away. And pass complete to Moore. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
As defense, you bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it with second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Out to his left. Shakir hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Allen to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
In motion, the tight end. And again, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Panthers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That is knocked away and incomplete. The coverage, excellent.
I swear, these people do not know what play I'm doing. They do not. Like, bro.
Now a 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Brooks here. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Oh, I can use Chris Brazzle. Oh, nice.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10.
That means I need to put Nick Gordon in too, because I can use him.
I thought maybe when he cut, he had a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. He finds his rookie wideout for Tennessee. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So you basically got to put him in the lineup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll look downfield for Waller. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Darren Waller, 57 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone, but today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Allen now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Bills. First down.
Now Allen. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA and power forward. It's a very difficult task.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for Dalton.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Results in a 4th down.
Allen in the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Allen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just short of the 30. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Steps away. It's caught by Coleman. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the 14-yard line.
Allen now 12 of 16 thus far. It's first and 10. Now Allen again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got it into last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Second and 10. Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some space here. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll be run down, losing yardage back at the 40. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker.
But it's fourth down.
for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. King. And that is incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses are finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Cook, he's got it off the draw. And some room to maneuver. And nearly sprung that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. Motion man is Shakir. Now the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long, and that throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Why do my sideburns look like that, though?
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 13-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bills 14, Panthers 7.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Panthers have extra points tying this game.
Let's go.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now a 2nd and 2. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He was brought down by
and a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here comes 2nd down. Cook up the gut. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Here's Allen. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
This is first and 10. Off-play action. King eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. He's to the 10, and he will be out of bounds. So, partner, that means we got some free football. We're headed to overtime.
Fitzgerald to kick off for
So
Carolina.
the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the foot. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That went nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. That's to Cook out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Sheds off the tackle. There he goes right side. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Pass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Bills 21, Panthers 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Second until it's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. He goes 33 yards on the touchdown run. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
It's complete, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
21.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going.
2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go at Mile High. Marvin Mims now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Bobby Brown brought him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing on second, Nix. Downfield, this finds Waddle. Gets it to the 15. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Panthers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Scrambling, and finally they wrangle him to the ground. Some, you could say, creative running on that play. Nets him 22 and gets him the first.
One thing I just marvel at about the QB of this era, Kate, is just how good they are in these situations, these zone reads. Their ball handling, the play action, the movement, and then the explosiveness to go get a big run off of it. That is just awesome.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
9 yards.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
So good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
second and manageable. He's throwing. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense in a hurry up here. On second down, it's Brooks. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down. Looking quickly here.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Third down run with Brooks. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
3 yards.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Carolina. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Mims. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So 1 second remaining. Here's our final snap of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Nick's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And now we're on the Broncos a new set of downs.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting a first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Nick's off the play action. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. It falls incomplete. It brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Now Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
Makes it third and 4.
Now Nix on third down. Short pass brought in. We're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver.
On the play. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Rolling out to his left. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Retains possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. To throw, here's Nix. Good play on the football defensively.
Wassip.
That's going to bring up third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties.
Nice stream.
So many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. He's got Sutton complete. And there it is. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton, a 44-yard score.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point try now from Lutz. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Panthers 7.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Trevor Achan to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
29-yard line.
Here's a throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And that gives Carolina the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stop that time by Nick Bonito. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. So we'll get it further downfield after that return as he goes out of the 30.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space.
No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Working quickly here. Let's make it a read, going audible.
At the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's 3rd down. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. 3rd and long for him here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. There he goes on the right side. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
This This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. He has it near the goal line. And he's into the end zone. They are really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2.
Alrighty, chat, that's it for today. Appreciate y'all. And as always, keep pounding.